What are we doing, Seth?
Wow. Wow. Nigeria has done it again. This time, they are now arresting children. Children that could not take the pain they are getting, the pain they are going through with their families, decided to act on their own right to protest and let the government know that this thing is pinching beyond the ordinary. The lives of these children, they put it at stake because it's almost worthless, so to speak, in Nigeria. And guess what? They got arrested, 29 of them. These children are less than, at least maximum 17 years. 17 years less. It's 17, 16, 15, like that. And between 14, let's say between 14 and 17 years, they got arrested because according to the defending lawyer, saying that they were carrying foreign flags. Do they even know the difference? At this point, the educational sector is almost dead. The economic sector is virtually gone. These children are just looking for ways to survive. And they thought they could come out and practice and exercise their civic rights, civic duty. If you ask me, they're citizens too. They have the right to talk, right? They have the right to complain. And you expect that the responsible government will come and say, yes, we've heard. It couldn't have been this bad. And guess what? They got arrested. Watch this video.
Let me go and take the clinic. They came to the The prosecutor should do their business. How can you arrange children? What's house? Sorry. The judge had to leave. The judge is paying punishment. This was about Nigeria. This was about Nigeria into. Wait now, can you? You are not the one to dictate to us now. Guys, they are not good.
Oh my goodness. OMG. Maybe it is not just me. Now, if you look, you can see on the screen, Michael Boybo, now a fellow citizen, says, honestly, every day I keep seeing reason to believe the law in Nigeria was created to suppress the poor. Yes, from get-go. It is unbelievable what is going on in that country. And the laws, it is those that actually use the pencil, actually use the eraser. Those that make the laws are the ones that break it. Now let's listen to somebody else. This is lawyer Lekon. He says, I keep telling people before the last election, whatever decision, we are being ruled by hypocrites and heartless elders who only care about themselves, friends, and families. Unbelievable. Children being arrested because they were just coming out to protest that they are hungry. It's not the palliatives. We keep seeing that the government thinks they care. They will come and give a bunch of people a bag of rice and some tuber of yam, and they think they've solved Nigerian problem. What are we doing, Seth? This is unbelievable. Now, Peter Obi also came on Twitter, or you call it X, and he says the court sets strict terms for #endbadgovernance protesters. And guess what? Grants each of those small boys 10 million naira as bail money. 10 million. Did you see the videos of those children? They cannot even afford one meal. They are coming from poor homes. They cannot take it. Nothing is affordable in that country. Is it electricity? Is it food? Is it transportation? The basic cost of living is almost extinct from normal citizens of that country. And here you are not just arrested them, you tried them for treason. And treason case, guess what? The penalty is death. What are we doing, Seth? On children? Maybe we should hear, maybe I'm getting this wrong. Let's listen to the defendant lawyer. He just make a mockery of the institution of judgment. Listen to this.
These boys that we brought to the court today, all of them are adults. Most of them are married men. None of them is a minor. Some of them are university graduates. The small kids you are seeing here, they came with some of their parents to come and greet their loved ones. They are not even the real suspect standing trial in this case. These boys were arrested in Kaduna and Zaria. Imagine the level we find ourselves now. Do you know how much it costs us to be at this level of a democracy in this country? These young boys are trying to destabilize Nigeria using the Russian flags and other countries, calling on the military to remove our president. Is it fair to even remove the state governors that they don't want democracy again? If you don't like democracy, are we forcing you? You go back home and sit. Everybody is enjoying their fundamental rights. Don't mind the defense council. They will always say something to tarnish the name of Nigerian police. It's not true. In my own case, we filed charge against 43 defendants, and all of them were produced to the court today. All of them are adults. Forget about what they are telling you, that they are small children, this and that. Ask the defense counsel, do they truly know the suspect they're defending?
What? What did I just hear? Is that a lawyer talking? Wow. He's talking about democracy. Is this democracy? I thought democracy was be able to express yourself. So what happened to that? He's talking, does he even know what democracy is? Or is what, according to what Fela said, demonstration of grace? Because this is exactly what I see that. This is just an eyesore, a shameful, a bad way of showing yourself in leadership. And again, this also tells you what the mindset of these politicians are. Did you watch my last video? They are charging 10 million as bail for children. The senator from Abia, how much was the bill? Because when I think it was arraigned in court for a honorable senator because he has money. Children that don't have, you are charging them 10 million. What are we doing, Seth? This is just sheer disgrace. If I know people use these words, shameful, disgrace. These politicians don't care about that. They are out of touch of what is going on in that country. After being driven in a Chevron-driven car, and you go to your mansion, you travel first class, maybe some of them have private jets, you drive luxurious cars, people hail you, you can never be in touch with an ordinary citizen, with a normal citizen in Nigeria. You can't. Because you don't know what's going on. You are out of touch. That is the more reason why these children were arrested, exercising their own free rights. It's unbelievable. Now, let's watch this video that VDM also was with them. Apparently, according to his story, VDM was just released. He was about to be released from cell when he saw these children.
Now, this boy, 10 years old boy, right? Me and this boy, they side cell. Apparently, these are the boys that the Tinubu government arrested, that they were flying Russian flag. All these children where you see like this now, they go prison because they could not secure bail for them. They are going to the prison now. They could not secure bail for them. Now the question is this: what does this boy know about flag? This boy does not even have a basic education, let alone knowing that he flew a flag. So you are charging all these kids for treason. Me, I just came out of cell, and I was with them. That's the craziest part. This morning I was going to pee when I woke up. I was going to pee when I saw this boy. I was like, this boy is my children. So now we came to court. They could not grant their bail. They have adjourned the case. So where are they going to sleep? They are going to sleep inside the cell again. And already they've stayed for more than 90 days. Today is the 93rd day. 93 days for all the children seated everywhere. Today is the 93rd. This one boom. This one only. Which food? This one only. See how this boy did. And all the way from Kano. Where they carry you from? From Kano. Brought them from Kano to Abuja. Where's their parents? Their parents now go they cry. Nobody. See them. All these are kids. 10 years old. How old are you?
The best condition.
14 years. All of them are less than 17 years old. It's crazy. It's crazy and it's not fair.
Unbelievable, guys. This is actually happening in Nigeria. Breaking news that you see 29 children, and some of them from the north, coming and got arrested because they were protesting the bad governance that's going on. The budget in that country for 2024 is almost over. Have you seen any difference? What did they use the money for? The people are hungry. The children cannot even wait for them. Maybe that's another generation. I don't know what they will call them. They are not Gen Z, right? Or are they qualified to be called Gen Zs? The older generation are tired. They are fed up. They are hungry, fagged out. Some of them have lost hope. That's another generation right there coming up and able to display their own anger and frustration about the governance of that country. A child that cannot go to a decent school. A child that cannot even think of schooling. A child that cannot even have a 3 square meal. rather than going to, what do you call it, be a vice to the society. They rather said, okay, let's display our, exercise our civil rights and go out there and let the government know how we feel. And maybe they might have the understanding coming from a child's perspective. They got molested. Look at the way they are suffering, right in the court, starving. Look at their boning. And you hear a lawyer, somebody that's supposed to be a parent, come out and give a defense like that. I don't blame him. He's also fighting to get his own money, right? How do you justify that? From a lawyer and elder, for that matter, coming out, no conscience, and he's talking about democracy, that the children does not have, they don't know what the country went to get democracy. What? Those children don't even know the history of Nigeria. They just want to eat. They just want to live a normal child life. A child at that age, at 14, 15, should not be doing that. And if you look at those people, these politicians, most of their children are not in Nigeria. What are we doing, Seth? Oh, what do you guys think? It's just boiling hot, your temperature and everything. When you see things like this in a civilized country, you would think, and you see a governance going on like this, arresting innocent children, giving them a bail of as much as 10 million naira. On the contrary, a senator that used his office to harass a citizen that delivered a service, harassed, threatened. The senator was taken to court and was given a bail of 500,000. What's that? You see the difference? You see the conspiracy there? Talk to me, somebody. Let me get your take on this one. This is just incredible. Breaking news is still going on right now. What do you have to say? How long are we going to take this? How long will this go on? How long will the government realize that they are actually for the people, by the people, right or wrong? Talk to you again, folks. Let me get your take on this one. And by the way, for those that have dropped comments, we see it. We like the criticism. We like everything about it. And winners for the next episode is going to show. You're going to see it. You'll be contacted and the prizes will be given as we move on to see how we can make this country better. We'll be back again. Talk to you again, folks. Wow. Bye-bye.
What are we doing, Seth?